everybody asks is, why did I write the book?
Yeah.
And I guess I could say, why not? You know, ever since I was the poster girl in 1,000,000 Years BC, I haven't had much to say for myself. I felt like I was kind of an image or a symbol that was an inanimate object, someone perhaps celebrated in a certain way, but without a voice. And having lived so many years on the planet now, I'm 69 years old, and coming up to 70 in September, but that's a while away, so I'm not going to add that on just yet. I felt like I really had something to say at this point in my life about women and my very particular experience of being a woman, really from the very beginning, where I was born, my family, from the time I was a little girl and a young woman, reaching puberty, falling in love for the first time, becoming a wife and a mother, getting a divorce, breaking into Hollywood as a young mommy, and suddenly becoming a poster girl, which was kind of a schizophrenic experience because, you know, she was one thing, and I had a completely different experience in my personal life that was kind of at odds with that sex symbol person. So I wanted to just talk about it and have fun with it, and also by telling the story, maybe communicate with my fellow sisters out there who really, I think, you know, need to find a way to embrace their femininity and embrace being a woman, because it's a complicated thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's a thing to be celebrated. And so that's why I wrote the book. And it really covers a lot of things, not just the Hollywood part, but of course that, and all that that meant. And then, you know, hitting 40, hitting 50, menopause, how to keep your act together, all kinds of things about beauty, because I think that affects women. I think that that's part of being a woman and part of what we all are interested in, to a certain degree. And then about relationships, about men. I've been married 4 times, about, never did get it right. And dating younger men. About what the dating scene is like today when you go back into it. I think it's an interesting book maybe for men too, because I don't think that men will sometimes understand women very well, and it could be kind of illuminating, it could be kind of interesting, maybe educational. And then it's just about relationships and growing older and getting to the point where, you know, you're looking at life from a new perspective. So it's actually a kind of fun book, and I did write it all myself. It took me over a year to do it, which is not a long time for a book like this, because it's pretty comprehensive, and it was an undertaking that I really, I knew that it was going to be tough, but it really was. I take my hat off to all the real writers that do this on an ongoing basis, and are professional writers. It's really a very, very difficult thing to get your voice onto the page, to get your ideas and your feelings and all of that coordinated into language that comes alive on the page and affects people. So I hope that you all enjoy the book if you're interested in getting it. So that's it, folks.